As we cross the age of 60, our body begins to speak a different language. It becomes more sensitive, more selective, and more dependent on what we feed it. The foods that once had little impact can now shape our energy, our heart health, our memory, and even our lifespan. Among these foods, one small group stands out as incredibly powerful: nuts. Yes, something as simple as nuts can either strengthen your body or slowly harm it, depending on what you choose. Let's start with the nuts you must eat after 60. First, almonds. These are a true gift for aging bodies. Packed with vitamin E, almonds help protect brain cells and slow down memory decline. They also support healthy skin and reduce inflammation, which becomes more common as we age. Just a handful a day can make a noticeable difference. Next, walnuts. If there's one nut your brain loves the most, it's this one. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health and improve cognitive function. They help reduce bad cholesterol and keep your arteries flexible, lowering the risk of heart disease. Then comes pistachios. These little green nuts are powerful for maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. After 60, managing blood sugar becomes critical, even for those who are not diabetic. Pistachios also support eye health and provide antioxidants that protect your cells from damage. And don't forget cashews in moderation. They contain magnesium, which helps with bone strength and muscle function. As bones become more fragile with age, nutrients like this are essential. But now let's talk about the nuts you should avoid or be very careful with. First, salted and heavily processed nuts. These are one of the biggest hidden dangers. Excess salt can raise blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. After 60, your heart is less forgiving, and too much sodium can do real harm over time. Second, sugar-coated or flavored nuts. Honey, roasted, chocolate, covered, or caramel-coated nuts may taste delicious, but they are loaded with sugar and unhealthy fats. These can spike blood sugar levels and contribute to weight gain and inflammation. Third, moldy or improperly stored peanuts. Peanuts themselves are not the problem, but poor storage can lead to toxins like aflatoxins, which can harm the liver. At an older age, your body is less efficient at detoxifying harmful substances, making this risk more serious. And finally, overconsumption of any nut. Even healthy foods can become harmful in excess. Nuts are calorie-dense, and eating too many can lead to weight gain, digestive issues, and imbalance in nutrients. The truth is simple. After 60, it's not just about eating more, it's about eating smarter. The right nuts can strengthen your heart, sharpen your mind, and support your overall vitality. The wrong ones can quietly damage your health over time. So next time you reach for a snack, ask yourself, is this helping my body or hurting it? Because small choices, repeated daily, create the future of your health. Smart nut choices for healthy aging become increasingly important as the body changes with time and begins to demand more thoughtful nutrition. After the age of 60, metabolism slows down, muscle mass gradually declines, and the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline increases. In this stage of life, food is no longer just about satisfying hunger. It becomes a powerful tool to maintain strength, protect vital organs, and preserve independence. Nuts, though small in size, carry a dense concentration of nutrients that can support these goals when chosen wisely and consumed in moderation. One of the most valuable aspects of nuts is their healthy fat content, particularly unsaturated fats that support heart health. These fats help reduce bad cholesterol levels while increasing good cholesterol, creating a balance that protects the cardiovascular system. For aging individuals, this is crucial because the heart and blood vessels naturally become less flexible over time, increasing the risk of blockages and high blood pressure. Including nuts like almonds and walnuts in daily meals can contribute to smoother blood flow and a lower risk of heart-related complications, making them a simple yet effective dietary addition. Beyond heart health, nuts also provide essential vitamins and antioxidants that play a protective role in the body. Vitamin E, commonly found in almonds, acts as a shield against oxidative stress, which is one of the main contributors to aging at the cellular level. Oxidative stress damages cells over time, leading to wrinkles, weakened immunity, and a higher likelihood of chronic diseases. By regularly consuming nuts rich in antioxidants, older adults can help slow down this internal damage and maintain better overall health and vitality. Another important factor in healthy aging is brain function, and certain nuts are particularly beneficial in this area. Walnuts, for example, contain omega-3 fatty acids that are known to support cognitive health. These nutrients help maintain the structure of brain cells and improve communication between them, which can enhance memory and reduce the risk of conditions like dementia. As people age, preserving mental sharpness becomes just as important as maintaining physical strength, and incorporating brain supporting foods into the diet can make a noticeable difference over time. Bone health is another concern that grows with age, especially due to the gradual loss of bone density. Nuts such as cashews and almonds provide minerals like magnesium, calcium, and phosphorus, all of which contribute to stronger bones and better muscle function. These nutrients help reduce the risk of fractures and support mobility, allowing older individuals to remain active and independent. Strong bones and muscles are essential for maintaining balance and preventing falls, which are a major cause of injury in later years. In addition to physical health, nuts can also play a role in managing blood sugar levels. This is particularly important for older adults who may be at risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Nuts have a low glycemic index and contain a combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber that helps regulate the release of sugar into the bloodstream. This prevents sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, leading to more stable energy throughout the day. Pistachios and almonds are especially helpful in this regard, making them a smart snack choice for maintaining consistent energy and metabolic balance. Portion control remains a key element when incorporating nuts into a healthy aging diet. Despite their many benefits, nuts are calorie-dense, and overeating them can lead to unintended weight gain. Maintaining a healthy weight is essential for reducing strain on the joints, supporting heart health, and improving overall quality of life. A small handful of nuts each day is usually enough to gain their benefits without exceeding caloric needs. Being mindful of portion sizes ensures that nuts remain a positive addition rather than a potential concern. The way nuts are prepared also matters significantly. Choosing raw or lightly roasted, unsalted varieties is the best approach, as it avoids excess sodium and unhealthy additives. Highly processed nuts that are coated in sugar, salt, or artificial flavors can reduce the natural benefits and introduce harmful elements into the diet. Clean, simple options allow the body to fully absorb the nutrients without unnecessary complications. Making smart nut choices is not about drastic changes, but about consistent, mindful decisions that support long-term health. By selecting the right types of nuts, controlling portions, and focusing on quality, older adults can harness the natural power of these foods to support their heart, brain, bones, and overall well-being. Hidden dangers in everyday nuts often go unnoticed because nuts are widely promoted as a healthy snack, and in many ways, they truly are. However, as the body ages, especially after 60, it becomes more sensitive to certain ingredients, preparation methods, and hidden compounds that can turn even healthy foods into potential risks. What many people don't realize is that not all nuts are equal, and the way they are processed, stored, and consumed can significantly impact overall health. One of the most common dangers comes from excessive sodium in salted nuts. While a light sprinkle of salt may seem harmless, many packaged nuts contain high levels of sodium that can quickly exceed daily limits. For older adults, this is particularly concerning because high sodium intake is directly linked to elevated blood pressure. As blood pressure rises, the strain on the heart and blood vessels increases, raising the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and kidney problems. Since these conditions are already more common with age, regularly consuming salted nuts can quietly worsen the situation without obvious warning signs. Another hidden issue lies in flavored and sugar-coated nuts. Varieties like honey, roasted, caramelized, or chocolate-covered nuts are often marketed as tasty treats, but they are loaded with added sugars and unhealthy fats. These additions can lead to spikes in blood sugar levels, which is especially dangerous for individuals managing or at risk of diabetes. Over time, repeated sugar spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and increased inflammation in the body. What appears to be a harmless snack can, in reality, disrupt metabolic balance and accelerate age-related health issues. Improper storage of nuts is another factor that many people overlook. Nuts contain natural oils that can go rancid when exposed to heat, light, or air for extended periods. Consuming rancid nuts not only affects taste, but can also introduce harmful compounds into the body that contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation. Even more concerning is the risk of mold contamination, particularly in peanuts. Certain molds produce toxins known as aflatoxins, which can be harmful to the liver when consumed regularly over time. As the body's detoxification systems become less efficient with age, exposure to such toxins can have more serious consequences. Portion size is another area where hidden dangers exist. Nuts are calorie-dense, meaning that even a small amount contains a high number of calories. While this makes them a great energy source, it also means that overeating them can easily lead to weight gain. For older adults, maintaining a healthy weight is essential for reducing stress on joints, improving mobility, and lowering the risk of chronic diseases. Mindless snacking, especially directly from large packages, can result in consuming far more than intended, turning a healthy habit into a harmful one over time. Digestive issues can also arise from consuming nuts in large quantities or without proper preparation. Nuts are rich in fiber and natural compounds that, while beneficial in moderation, can cause bloating, gas, or discomfort when eaten excessively. Some individuals may also have difficulty digesting certain nuts due to their tough outer layers. This can lead to irritation in the digestive tract, especially in those with sensitive stomachs or existing gastrointestinal conditions. Soaking nuts or choosing softer varieties can sometimes help, but awareness of how the body reacts is important. Another concern is the presence of added oils used in roasting some commercial nuts. Many packaged roasted nuts are prepared using low-quality oils that may contain unhealthy trans fats or oxidized fats. These types of fats can contribute to inflammation and negatively impact heart health. Over time, regular consumption of such fats can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease, counteracting the natural benefits that nuts are supposed to provide. Allergies and sensitivities, even if mild, can become more pronounced with age. Some individuals may develop reactions to certain nuts later in life, experiencing symptoms like itching, swelling, or digestive discomfort. Ignoring these signs can lead to more serious reactions over time, making it important to pay attention to how the body responds after consumption. The combination of these hidden dangers highlights the importance of being mindful not just about eating nuts, but about how they are chosen, prepared, and consumed. Small daily habits, such as selecting unsalted varieties, checking freshness, controlling portions, and avoiding heavily processed options, can make a significant difference in maintaining health and preventing unnecessary risks.